Welcome back to Divine Creations. My name is Natasha, and today I want to go over how to use the contour feature in Cricut Design Space. So we're going to start off with a blank canvas, and I'm going to go ahead and import an image from Design Space Library. And the image I'm looking for is something of a unicorn theme, because that is how I'm going to decorate my daughter's room. She really loves unicorn. And as you can see, Cricut has some really cute unicorn images that are available through Cricut Access. So now that we have this multiple layer image here, I want to go ahead and ungroup it. Once you ungroup it, now you're able to separate each layer individually. And this is how you get the contour feature available. So if you look at the lower left hand corner of the layers panel, you will see that it does say contour once I keep selecting each layer, because now they're all ungrouped. And contouring is a way to remove parts of an image that you no longer need. That's the best way I can explain what contour means. So if you have an image, and this one says magical unicorn, I do not want the word magical there. So instead of just choosing another image, I am going to contour, which means get rid of or hide letters or shapes that I no longer want in my image. Now it doesn't delete them completely, it just hides them. So if I would like to add them back in, later on in the video, you will see me go back to the contour, and all you have to do is reselect them and they will go back into your design. So we're going to go ahead and, as you see, I just hit the contour again. I'm going to take the word wishes out also. Once I remove those words, we're just going to be left with the unicorn and then the actual word unicorn. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how I added my daughter's name and the word room right where I removed those other two words. And this is where you can really make it unique for yourself, because you can pick the font that you really like. You can pick any name. Maybe you're giving it as a gift. You could put the kid's name there. I chose to put Aaliyah because this would be going up on her wall, on her hanging on her door in her room. So I'm just going to resize it some. I'm going to get a little creative by adding some color to the letters. So now that I've added some color to her name and the word room, I'm going to duplicate it, and I want to show you that you can also use this same design as a print and cut. So even though you contour, you change the colors, you added your unique wording, you can still use the print and cut feature. Just make sure you select everything and hit flatten, which is at the bottom of the layers panel. And here you can see we have our registration marks. But if you look at the other design, it is still in multiple layers, because if you don't flatten it, it's going to cut it out. Now you can cut it out of paper, vinyl, HTV, it's all up to you. You can cut it out of a stencil and you can paint it onto your sign. This is where you are given the opportunity to be as creative as you want to be. I just wanted to let you know that even though you contour something, you still have the available options to print and cut, or just use the cutting feature and just choose your material. Alright, so that is one way you can use the contour button. Another way you can use it by is changes some of the decorative features that are included with some of these images. Sometimes you may find it not necessary to have all the extra fancy lines or images or whatever. You can go ahead and contour them out. As you see, I am just selecting them, and as you select them, it hides them. Remember, it doesn't delete it, it just hides it. If you ever wanted to put it back, you can. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to contour all the extra designs at the bottom, but I want to keep the unicorn hair so that when I do the print and cut, the unicorn has the pretty color hair. And as you see, I'm not changing the words or anything, they're all still the same. And here with this particular feature, it does have some stars, which I do like. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can keep that design with the stars, and by duplicating them, you can just use the stars and change the color and place them as needed. So as you see, I went on and duplicated, and I'm going to contour out the parts I don't need, which is the hair and one of the stars. I'm going to duplicate it again. I'm going to select the contour button. I'm going to select one of the other stars and the hair. So now I have two individual stars, and at that point you can select both stars and duplicate them and make as many as you need. You can change the color. It's really up to you. So this is a really unique way to use the contour button. Just remember, anything that you contour, it does not delete it, it just hides it. If you want it back, you can just go back to the contour and unhide it. So hopefully this tutorial helped you in any way. If you have further questions about the contour button, definitely leave me a comment. And as always, thank you for joining me, and see you next time.